I was trying to go home with this girl from a bar the other night, and she was like, I'd invite you over, but my place is kind of a mess. Like, that's a deterrent at 3:30 in the morning. Like, I'm gonna walk into her apartment and be like, absolutely not.
I just got on these apps. I got on Bumble, you all on this one? This is the one where the girls talk to you? Allegedly. I've yet to unlock this feature. I gotta upgrade my phone or something. I don't know what's going on. It's funny when you go on these apps, you can tell how long these girls have been on the apps by just how mean and specific their bios get. Because they've just dealt with like every kind of asshole there is. Look, a girl's on there new, it's like, I'm from California. I like cats. Whatever, you know. A girl's been on there a while, it's like, no creeps, no weirdos, no mama's boys. No Libras, no Kevins. No zookeepers, no Mennonites. We'll go for one drink, you don't look at me, my friend Cheryl's coming. Sounds too good to be true.
I have, right now, I'm in a great relationship. I have a wonderful boyfriend. Before that, I was single, because that's how that works. And that was awful, because dating is stupid as hell. It's dumb as hell all across the board, especially now with modern dating. We have the apps. Like, I tried Tinder, because I've always wanted to date the ugliest person in a group photo. We know which one you are, okay? But I also was on Grindr. And if you're not familiar with Grindr, it is a very real-time, very intense gay sex app. And it was a little too intense for me. Like, I remember the messages that I get. One of them, this guy sent me this message, all caps. I only fuck masculine dudes. Are you masculine? I responded, all lowercase, yes. I'm so masculine that I am done being gay. I fuck mountains now, dog.
The only time I get hit on is last call at the bar, right? That's when I shine, I'm telling you. What a weird time of night, right? The lights go on. Just feels real rapey all of a sudden. Post-apocalyptic. Something happens to the men. They're just like, I need a woman. Like, they all just start pacing like gorillas. The eyes widen. It looks like they can only see by heat. They're like, what? Like Predator. I see some dude in a full blackout just walking at me like a zombie, just pointing at his own dick, like, here. I'm like, I'll get us a cab.
He was showing me his penis for the first time, and he has so much pressure. You guys put on a lot of pressure. Oh, I'm a man. So much pressure. And then we women go, oh, no, don't have any pressure. Don't have any pressure. Like we don't have pressure. See, the thing is, guys, they get uncomfortable because they don't know if they dick gonna do what it has to do, right? Right? So you go cut the lights off, turn the heat up, you know? But men don't have as much pressure as women have. And we never talk about this as women. We have a lot of pressure when we see a penis for the first time because, like, no matter what he pulls out, our face can't change. Right? He pull it out, ah! Yeah! Woo!
I accidentally fucked a Trump voter. Yeah, no, now hear me out. I was drunk. It was last call, he walked in and he had genitals and I said, let's go. And halfway back to my apartment, he finally turns to me and he's like, how about this election? And I was like, oh, I can't believe I didn't ask about this. It's crazy, what's gonna happen to our country? I'm terrified. And then just the longest pause imaginable and he was like, yeah, but he has some good ideas. And I was like, no! You know? I feel like I've spent the last 10 years of my life telling conservatives online to suck my dick, and then one finally did, you know? And I hated it.
I feel like there are a lot of jobs where you guys probably need to focus, right? Like heart surgeons think about sex every 5 minutes, and heart surgeries are like 5 hours long. So that's like 60 times. Like, you know, heart surgeons are just sitting there looking at an open heart like, yeah, I'd put my dick in that. I said it. It's not even weird, though, the guys think about sex. Like, we've accepted it so much as a society now. You know, it's so institutionalized. We've embraced it, you know? Like, there's just a restaurant called Hooters. That's just a restaurant. Whereas there would never be a restaurant like that for women, you know, called, like, Dongs. Where all the waiters were, like, in Speedos and shit, because that would be a disgusting fucking restaurant. Nobody would ever eat there. We do not want to see your flaccid dicks in spandex, I gotta be honest. It looks like a hamster stuck in a water balloon.
I was trying to go home with this girl from a bar the other night, and she was like, I'd invite you over, but my place is kind of a mess. Like, that's a deterrent at 3:30 in the morning. Like, I'm gonna walk into her apartment and be like, absolutely not. You fold these sheets, we could talk, but without a duvet cover, it's not gonna happen. I was like, of course your place is a mess. If you're willing to have sex with me, I'm gonna assume your whole life is in shambles.
First dates are really awkward. I recently went on a first date with a guy who I'd been sleeping with for 3 months. It was so uncomfortable because it wasn't really a first date. It was more just like, let me tell you I'm pregnant while we're eating dinner. Wasn't really pregnant, just said it for attention and a free meal. I've also realized every time a guy comes on your stomach, he's telling you, you're not the one. You can just get a towel, wipe it off. Those babies are for somebody else. Okay? Clearly, when I'm dating someone, I don't like to use condoms. I just feel like, how are you supposed to bond as a couple if you don't go through a pregnancy scare? Okay? You need that. You really do. Okay, that's when he's responding to all your texts right away. He really cares for you. All of a sudden, he believes in your dreams. He's like, you don't need this now. You have a whole future ahead of you. It's so romantic.